Why did you sit on your ass? Because you're a moron who doesn't even know how to pronounce her name.
Because I have a felony. I can't vote.
I'm shocked that you're a felon. So you do have a lot in common with Donald Trump. You said you didn't. Let's be very clear. Oh, it does matter, actually.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to say real quick, it doesn't matter what side you're on, blue or red, in the middle, independent. Donald Trump is a reflection of America and what's going on in the households in America.
How is he a reflection on America? Be specific and tell me what you mean by that, Stephen.
Just his ways, how he carries himself.
How he carries himself. So you think attacking women on looks and attacking Gold Star families and people of color, you think that's how every household in America thinks?
I think there's a lot of domestic violence going on in America.
I can tell you that most people in America aren't 34-count felon liable sexual abusers, so I disagree with you. I think there's a lot of people in America that weren't handed a $500 million company from their daddy and filed bankruptcy dozens and dozens of times. I can guarantee you there are plenty of people in America that haven't dodged the military. I can guarantee you there are plenty of people in America that don't put on 8 layers of orange makeup and walk around like they're Superman, cheating on the golf course, cheating on every woman they've ever been with and then paying them off. I can tell you there's a lot of men in America that don't cheat on every woman they've ever been with. There's a lot of people in America that don't have nicknames for people that they don't like that they have to work with. There's a lot of people in America, sir, that are not cowards. Donald Trump is a coward. There are police officers, firefighters, brave men and women in uniform, households in America that are not Donald Trump. So I completely disagree with you. Donald Trump is in a classification of itself of a horrible human being, a woman abuser, a 34-count felon, and a despicable man who has treated people, particularly women, like garbage his entire life. How can you possibly say that he represents most families and homes in America when it is the direct opposite?
That's America, sir. You just described your own country.
So you think America is a bunch of sexual abusers?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, guess what? I haven't.
Disgusting.
Okay. So have you sexually abused someone in your life?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, I haven't either. So I guess Donald Trump doesn't represent you and me, does he?
That's one out of how many?
Okay, well, so you think that more than 50% of people in America have sexually abused women?
They got some dark skeletons in their closet.
You think, okay, hold on. Let me ask you this, because you said you believe Donald Trump represents most people. Most would mean more than 50%.
It's a reflection.
Okay. So you think most of America, more than 50% of America, has dodged the military and has sexually abused women?
Not just women. It's abuse in general.
Okay.
Kids, their own kind,
okay, so
fights, aggression.
So you think
it's all that.
So you think more than half the people in America have sexually abused people?
Why does it have to be sexually?
Because
it could be physical.
I'll tell you why.
It could be fighting.
I'll tell you why.
It could be school fights. It could be bullying.
Hold on. Stop. You asked me a question.
All that,
you asked me a question. You're using Donald Trump as an example. Donald Trump has sexually abused women. You said Donald Trump represents most of America.
You know how many sexual abuse reports are reported every day in America?
All right, so, sir,
look that stat up.
So, sir, I disagree with you. It's not more than half of America that has done the things that Donald Trump
America is the most disgusting country in the world.
America is the most disgusting country in the world. So you think Donald Trump represents America?
Absolutely. I just said that.
Donald Trump doesn't represent my values.
You're one of how many, sir? Like I'm saying, it's the majority of people. You don't know because you're not blue collar. You're not in the streets. You're not.
What are you talking about?
People do.
What are you talking about?
On the ground. You're behind a TV. You're behind a microphone.
So first of all, jackass, I'm not behind a TV. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I do a radio show. And second of all, I do a radio show 2 hours out of the day. You have no idea where I'm from. You have no idea what I've done in my life. You make ignorant judgments, and you have no idea what the hell you are talking about. Who did you vote for, by the way?
I didn't vote.
Oh, okay. So you're against Donald Trump and all of his behaviors and everything he does, but your lazy ass didn't get up there and vote. So that makes you a moron, doesn't it, sir?
Why would I? It doesn't matter.
Why would you? Oh, so you think Kamala Harris is a sexual abuser? Tell me something that Kamala Harris has done in her life that rises to anything that you've talked about. Go ahead. Give me the examples. You don't care.
Kamala Harris.
Okay, so first of all, it's Kamala, you dope. Why don't you learn how to say her name?
Kamala.
No, it's Kamala, jackass. You're uneducated idiot. You don't even know how to.
Kamala.
No, it's Kamala, jackass. Pot him down again. You don't even know how to say her name because you're an uneducated and ill-informed moron. Okay? Now, you just said Donald Trump represents the country. I'm asking you to name one thing in Kamala Harris's life that she has done that rises to the level of the Donald Trump liable abuse or the 34 count felonies. Can you please name one thing
Sure.
why don't you name something? You said you didn't vote. Why didn't you vote for Kamala Harris? Since she's a woman of decency and character, why did you sit on your ass because you're a moron who doesn't even know how to pronounce her
Because I have
name?
a felony. I can't vote.
I'm shocked that you're a felon. So you do have a lot in common with Donald Trump. You said you didn't. Let's be
Doesn't
very
matter.
clear. Oh, it does matter, actually. You're not allowed to vote because you're a convicted felon. You actually have a lot in common with Donald Trump. You've probably abused women. You probably wear a white hood on your head. And you probably have done very similar things to Donald Trump has done to women. Why don't you admit it, sir? Why don't you admit it? You were probably on Epstein
more
Island. Yeah, you
respectful
were
person.
probably on Epstein Island also. What is the felony that you committed? Why don't you give us your name and why don't you share with us what you did, you felon? Why don't you? I wish they would send you to Alligator Alcatraz, you idiot.
Name your bullet points. Where's your
I got a bullet point. Here's my bullet point. You're an idiot. You're a felon. You have a lot in common with Donald Trump. You have crap for brains. So why don't you go back into your mobile home, get those two teeth taken care of, have fun with your cousin, and have a nice day because you're wasting my time. 702-221-7283 is the number to call, by the way, if you want to be a part of the conversation. What a shocker that this guy is a felon. What a shocker. Donald Trump does not represent the United States of America because there are more good people in this country than bad people. There are more people in this country that treat women with respect. There are a lot of people in this country that are not woman abusers. There are a lot of people in this country that care about the middle class, that care about people that are struggling, living to paycheck, that treat people with respect. Donald Trump is not one of those people. He represents a group of people in this country that are predominantly white, uneducated, ill-informed, and in some cases criminals, like the guy who just admitted it and called into this program.